Why is the first thing I read in chat that there's trauma in Quill Clan? Welcome, welcome. So we're streaming. 1 second. We're going to be drawing Riverpaw and his first patrol. And Riverpaw's mentor is Sneestuffed. And sadly, the best image that is good for a reference for Sneestuffed, that where it shows his chest scar still and has moss because I didn't forget it, is the one with Chestnut there, so that's a little painful. But you know. Yeah, his first apprentice finally somehow. Sneestuffed is like 70-something moons old at this point, maybe 80. Yeah, actually, I think he's in his 80s when he gets Riverpaw. Got his nephew. So the patrol they actually had was the one where they anger a small dog and they have to like go hide somewhere while they wait it out. So I'm not like completely sure what I want to draw that as, like how I want to format that, because I have drawn that before. Also, people have said that they want Riverpaw to have a service bird. So I wanted your opinion on that. And I was thinking probably a crow just based on what birds are smart. But I need to actually look up references of crows when I draw it. I forgot to mark down his personality. Give me a second while I check it. I'm pretty sure I remember it, but I don't want to say it wrong. I was correct. He is insecure. Riverpaw is a little insecure baby. Service bird sounds adorable. Crows are smart. Crow or brown-necked raven. Magpie. So I'm just gonna try to figure out how to format this, because I have done this before. But the last time they were in a tree, so I'm thinking maybe this time they can be on rocks, not completely sure. And I gotta figure out how it's gonna look, because I didn't plan this. And yes, that is Luckshine's first patrol too. I have no idea what I'm drawing, so excuse the messy stage. Because this is the stage of blocking random stuff out and seeing what works. This looks so messy. Messy stage is necessary, yeah. Oh, add. Service bird maybe flying in the distance. getting dogs' attention. Not completely sure what type of dog I want this to be. It's specified a small dog. That is a wonky dog. I need to fix that so badly. I will fix it later. Sausage dog. Border Terriers, Rat Terriers are small. Yorkie, maybe Chihuahua, Cockapoo. Pomeranian, Rat Terrier. Sneeze is way too big here. Sorry that I'm quiet, by the way. I'm kind of thinking while I draw. Depends on the Chihuahua. I had one, she would not be distracted by a bird. She would go completely crazy at a horse, though. She hated horses. Maybe tail, like, resting on him. Maybe something like this? Something like that? Some rocks in the background, too. How's that look? It's very messy right now, but it's in the concepting. Okay. I will fix everything now as we detail. So let me go do River first. I could add some shrubbery. I was basically in love with the idea when I saw everyone mentioning Service Bird, by the way, on the Discord. I just could not comment last year because River Kit was 0 moons old and I had no idea if he would live to the point where he would get a Service Bird. Riverpaw is playing got your nose with himself, it seems. Name the crow Oz. I get the reference. If it's the one I think it is. realizing it could just be Wizard of Oz, but I think I know what the reference is. This part's gonna get covered by his hair. Riverpaw, you got hair privilege. Your brother, unfortunately, is bald. Also, just a heads up, this year's probably coming out in September, not in August, because I have a lot I need to do for it. And I'm trying not to rush it. Does anyone know what the general lifespan of crows are? Because there is a chance the service bird could just outlive him. $10 to 15 years. Dang. 7 to 29. Oh yeah, I was gonna question about the moss. Do you guys want him to have moss still? Do you want him to have specifically apprentice moss? Do you want him to keep moss like around his shoulders or something? Because the apprentice moss would go around his paws like that. Realizing with my question of saying the bird might outlive the bird, I kind of indirectly confirmed he's alive this year. So, you can have that information. He's so loafed. He's not long enough. Give me a second. Oh, fun, my tablet wants to explode again. People that did not watch my my art fight streams do not know what I'm talking about. The explosions are back. I think this needs to move somewhere. Like, let's tilt this maybe. I might need to unplug and plug in my tablet again, because it sure does want to explode. And this is fun to draw on. Pronouns they pronouns they or he him. Thank you. check what season this is. Give me a second. Wrong screen. This is in, I am blanking on the word for it in ClanGen, but fall. Leaf fall. That is what I was thinking of. Immortal Crow. All the leaf falls in chat. Yeah, I blanked on that. He's just a baby. He's a little bean. Would his nose be peeking out? That does not look good. I'm gonna lower his paw a little bit so I can add a nose. He's baby. I'll fix that better in line art. And then I kind of want Sneeze to be more looking like being more, less scared, more observing, you know? Realizing I did the thing where now I have to draw the teeth again from this angle. Give me a second. My favorite thing to draw. I'm so happy the underbite rolls so much. I don't know if the sarcasm went to my voice. I'm not completely sure. Sometimes Mom says it does not sound like I'm sarcastic. It was. Thank you. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. This Sprite is empty. I'm gonna be right back. I return. I stole one of Mom's sodas. I have a Coca-Cola. Hello, Stickbug. Axel, I see mods are here. little soda pop. You're all I can think of, every drop I drink up. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Why must you get it in my head again? I'm managing to sing it even though something else is playing in my ears. Ooh, people that can style wigs are magicians to me. I don't even know how to style real hair. Good luck with your con. I think his ears are gonna end up getting cut off. Sasha Cats, well, Sasha is just lying. Like, that's just what it means. I was gonna ask about putting something around the crow's little leg for, like, indication, don't hunt this bird. But I didn't know what to put on it, but now that you mentioned moss, that actually could work. Would glow too, so that would be a plus. See, we left off the year with Fawnstar just so connected to the other clans, basically. Like, despite everything, she's doing pretty good at inter-clan connections. With, like, all the disasters going on. Okay, I gotta visually. There's a heart there. It goes like that. People are mentioning crows because we gave a service bird to Riverpaw. Sneeze is not afraid. Sneeze is just standing guard in case he has to go pounce a dog. The exchange student situation and the clan still make you laugh? Yeah. Wait, someone just mentioned adding a crow feather to Riverpaw. That's adorable. Like add one in his tail, maybe? Like that. His tail doesn't really have good spots to keep feathers in. Like, his tail isn't exactly fluffy. That's adorable. I'm not putting it anywhere near his head. No neck or hair. He is short or medium furred. I'm not completely sure off the top of my head, but he has the short fur sprite. So when I did the blind poll with options I'm not going to name on the Patreon for which apprentice was going to end up getting a full drawing to the Discord and potentially be streamed, I was pretty sure Riverpaw was going to win. Also a little happy Riverpaw was going to win because I like talking about these specific things that are going on with Riverpaw because it helps me talk out plot. There we go. We gotta figure out what dog that is. Okay. Let's see. Small dog breeds. What did Sick Bug? Do you think the crow uses Riverpaw's fur for its nest? That would be adorable. Crow sleeping on Riverpaw's head would be adorable. Pomeranian, sausage dog. It's a small dog, so not a German Shepherd. Border Terrier, Pug, Chihuahua. You know, I'm gonna... You don't know how to spell Chihuahua? It's fine. I'm gonna make a poll, actually, so be right back, because I need to actually do this on the computer. It's gonna show my screen. No, I can't spell Pomeranian. Pomeranian? No! This is so embarrassing. It's right above me. Why can't I copy? Okay, there we go. Poll is up. While I have the BRB screen, I'm gonna go grab a crow for reference. Grabbing a couple crows. Reference images are good. These better all be crows. Because I typed in crow. And let's see what won that poll. Oh, it is neck and neck. I'm gonna give it a second. Wow, I have never seen a poll just like dancing like it's doing. Okay, I'm gonna end it in 3, 2, 1. Looks like Poodle won. Oh my god, they tied. Okay, give me a second. You're gonna make me spell Pomeranian again. Don't tie it. I choose to blame you. Pompoodle. Oops. Okay, let's see what won. 3, 2, 1. Pomeranian won, so give me a second. Guys are making me spell Pomeranian so many times. back view of a Pomeranian because it's facing behind us. Guys, this is the most this is the least intimidating dog ever. It's adorable. Give me a second while I pull everything up. Sorry. They all look so cute. Okay. Give me a second. Guys. I'm laughing. You see why I was laughing, right? Okay, let me try to figure out how we do this. Whose little dog was let loose and to terrorize the burbs? I don't know, but hopefully I got home. Okay, so they're fluffy as heck. They've got, like, no legs. They got a tail that curls up. And it floofs everywhere. Aw, 16-year-old pom-pom. I lived with pom-pom mixes. I think they were Chihuahua pom-poms. They were Evelyn and Baby. Look at these tiny little legs. These legs are not tiny enough back here. They got little chicken legs going on. Ball of floof terrorizes local birds. It's your pom-poms mix? Adorable. Yeah, mom would joke that the one named Evelet was actually Devilet because it didn't like her. Riverpaw, I don't know why you're scared of this. It's fine. There is nothing that you should fear from this. Oh, ad. Okay, guys, I think I think I cooked. I think this is really funny looking. I actually saw a Pomeranian the other day. One of the neighbors has it. Oh yeah, maybe scared for the bird. It's so fluffy. think I can even show a collar with the floof. Like it's got a hat. A Pomeranian. Wait, Perry the Pomeranian. Guys, how do you like our mood board, by the way? How's the mood board? Over Galaxy, we killed him. Okay, let me... I'll fix that better with line art. Okay, bird time. Meme clan ignite. It's fine. Okay, let me try to figure out how to work this bird now. How big would the crow be compared to this dog? Probably like similar size, honestly. Is it a pom-pom? Is it a push? No, it's Perry the Pomeranian. Roughly the size of chicken. Yoko streams are either pain and agony or just dying laughing, no in between. Okay, let me just try to figure it out. Depending on how long Riverpaw lives, I am going to get very good at drawing crows. Sorry, I'm getting quiet now. Now I'm focusing. A drawing of this is being actively made. The stream where we created Squirrel. Yeah. Squirrel is a creature. Oh my tablet is exploding and it is haunting me with Perry the Platypus because I'm pretty sure you can't see it, but when it does this, it flashes to the screen. It flashes to the screen that's underneath, and it's just where I have pulled up Perry the Platypus. So there's that. I'm being haunted by Perry the Platypus, it seems. The crow might be a little funky in this first drawing, but hopefully I have the chance to get lots of practice in. Perry is rapidly approaching my location. The pom is Perry and Crow is Dr. Doof. You know, technically the pom-pom could have dyed fur. How are we thinking about the size of that bird compared to Pomeranian? We could probably do a little dye on the tail at least. The pom-pom is owned by someone that dyes their dog so it doesn't get stolen. Yeah, younger crow actually, yeah. So a little bit smaller. How about that? Is that good? I think I can start doing line art now. We probably did get the crow from J-Clan specifically. I also don't know what specific area of the territory is, so I guess we'll figure that out later. Make it a sparkle dog at this point. Bury the pom-pom. Gonna hide the background now. That's not the background, that's the sketch. Guys, I hid the sketch. It's fine. The Pomeranian is someone's deviant ROC, silly. Do not steal, guys. A tattoo of an elephant. Bright green Pomeranian, yes. I feel like some people just watch these streams to wait for me to slip up and accidentally reveal information, like how I kind of indirectly revealed that Riverpaw was alive. Hey, so who's your favorite cat at the end of the year? Joke. Sneaky, sneaky. Ooh, Nyoko, you really want to tell us everything that happens this year? Ooh. I will say I know I want an animatic. I'm not 100% sure what's gonna be in the animatic. I haven't quite figured out what's animatic and what's bonus pictures this year. Oh, a song that is very iconic is currently playing. Give me a second. Go away, Perry. How many of y'all know this song? It's not playing because I don't want to get copyright stricken. But how many of y'all know this one? Yo. It was in a lot of stuff. Blood and blood. If you don't know it by the name, it's the song that goes for the alphabet and says, like, how they died. I'm gonna hydrate before I dihydrate. We finally got a generator today. So when the power goes out, now we have a generator. They've designed from last year. I really like Raccoon Paw and Tiny Paw of, like, newer cats. Off the top of my head, I could be forgetting someone huge. No, wait, my favorite design from last year was Sleek Kit because he looks like my old Chihuahua. Yes, Riverpaw uses sign language. Ooh, Scuff Clangen. Ooh, yeah, my Clangen's been kind of glitchy. If you missed, I forget which stream, was it J-Clan? A bunch of cats got eaten by the void and I needed to go grab them. They were just missing. Berry Chase randomly generated a ton of hate for Frecklestar, even though that wasn't there last I checked. Even though that didn't go anywhere. There was another glitch, but I can't mention it. Just because Riverpod can't hear doesn't mean he's not aware that he can make sound. Like, if someone tells him he makes noise, he'll probably understand that. We had a baby bear in our driveway yesterday. And then we woke up to so much trash everywhere. So that was fun. I'm going to assume it was Mama Bear because that was a lot of trash everywhere. But yeah, that's been happening lately. Mountains are fun. Yeah, deaf cats can be quite loud. I forgot his laurels. Give me a second. We YOLO this, we do this without a sketch, we're fine. It's gonna look a little thicker than it should, but it's fine. There, it's like you'll never tell I added that without a sketch. Okay, in my defense, it's like black bears, and those are like the less dangerous ones. It's not like they're grizzlies or something. If you also missed it, we're at war with pantry moths, and they're horrifying. If you don't know them, think a moth, but they live in your pantry. I'll do Perry the Pomeranian and the unnamed crow currently when I'm done with this, because they're going to be on another layer, because they're on a different plane, I guess. Don't know if that's the word. But yeah, pantry moths, they get into everything, and it sucks. We had to throw out a bunch of food. Guess what's playing? It's Swan Song! Swan Song's playing! Swan Song is here! I'll probably figure out the crow's name on the Discord at some point. Forgot to select one part that is not a cat. Pick up the phone to hear my swan song. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, baby. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi. Wanna come up? Oh. Cat's on my lap. I have the petting the cat tax right now. Hey, baby. Hey, Kit Kat. Hey. That was a weird little noise you just made. I don't think the microphone picked it up. She is properly sat on my lap right now. She is blocking my way of drawing. Oh, can you hear the purring? If you guys don't know who Kit Kat is, I guess I can attempt to pull her up. Give me a second. I did recently mention her and send some pictures, so I can probably find her pretty quickly. This is the cat you're hearing purring on me. So she's huge, so you can see why she is blocking my way of drawing. She's not a tortie, she's just a tabby. She's just a big tabby. She's very big. She is part Maine Coon. I don't know when she's going to free me. She doesn't normally sit on my lap on the desk because she doesn't like how little space there is because my legs are small. But not sure how the other three are doing. They're not in the room. The inspo for the name, she was originally going to be Carcat if she was a boy, but she was a girl. Carcat from Homestuck, and then we were going through Carcat nicknames, like Car Crab and stuff, and then we got to Kit Kat, and then we would also get Tokyo Treat at that point, and every month we would get different flavored Kit Kats, so Kit Kat ended up sticking. I'm not completely sure what she is, like, pattern-wise, because this is also her. So she does have stripes, it's just she got so fluffy you can't see them. Like, she's just really fluffy, so you can't really see her stripes anymore. Mackerel tabby. Yeah, she, like, lost all her stripes when she got fluffy. Hi, Colby. Am I just gonna get attacked by cats? It's just a cat stream. Oh, she's leaving. I'm free. Okay. I can draw now. That might have flashbanged you. It's gonna change from a darker color to a lighter color very quickly. Yeah, she has big old paws. Thank you for standing by while I had a cat break. Colby did not end up sticking around to, get love. Regular brown, black mackerel tabby. Stripes can fade as cats age with certain genes. I see. She's got, black paw pads, too. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. She got cat fur all over my drink. Give me a second while I wipe that off. Hydrate before you dihydrate. The cat fur is added with love. I will raise my hand because I love Swan Song. He really is a little Swan Song clone. We love that for him. Also, art-wise, I add the moss last. Like, right before shading, usually. If anyone's wondering where the moss is. I love Swan Song. Please let him retire. Look, he got promoted instead of retiring. It's fine. But he's old and sad. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he is old and sad. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. I've seen so many reactions to Epic the Musical. How come no one ever mentions the return of Please Don't Make Me Do This in Thunderbringer from like The Horse and the Infant? Like, Zeus is even here too. And I mean like on first watch. Cause it hurts too much? Yeah, true. She's just chilling on the floor now. Kit Kat. Like, she's still here and she could potentially still pounce up. I am hoping she doesn't, though. I did appreciate the fact that just all the VTubers, I guess, decided to watch Epic the Musical. Gave me lots of reactions. Oh, ad. Now, if only they would all decide to watch Milgram, because no one watches Milgram. And I like Milgram. Basking in my presence, yeah. That is indeed what she seems to be doing. What she's doing is that she's waiting for me to get off the computer so I can go lay down. That's what she's doing. She wants me to go cuddle. His cheek stripes, thank you. This is how we end up with missing markings in lineups. And I'm so bad at remembering to add the moss at the end in lineups. Okay, now before I add moss, let me block in Riverpaw colors because Riverpaw is just a white cat. So that will be very quick. Bless you. You okay, Yoshi? Come on, Yoshi. You okay? If you're new here, Yoshi has a bad heart. He does generally fine. He just has little huffy moments that is a little concerning, so you need to check in on him. You know? You okay? Be right back, guys. Yoshi. Yoshi. You okay? You okay, bud? Okay. I think he's fine now. Gonna keep an eye on him, though. He's sitting, right next to me, though, so it's not like he's that far from me. Looks like at some point I did the line art. I don't know when I did the line art, but I apparently did the line art. I think the line art might have been the first thing I did. I'm just gonna restart that. There we go. And now we can color in River easier. River is very easy to color in. Realizing I'm covering up his snaggletooth. It's fine. We know it's there. Little baby. He's worried about his crow. Be a little lighter. There we go. They're saying River should get Moss because he was born in Moss Clan. Well, not born, but newborn in Moss Clan. Okay, let me add Moss now. And you guys get to see, without speed paint, the nightmare that is adding Moss. So I just like scrub it in, basically. There's a little gnat near me. So that looks a lot easier. It's mostly when it like overlaps with things and then you gotta like erase. Like that. Oh, I forgot to color his scar. Give me a second. There we go. Technically, he did have moss in Moss Clan. It was just on his shoulders. I'm gonna give him the apprentice moss. It's only gonna be visible on one arm, though. Because the other one's kind of behind him. You basically gotta block it in and then, like, slowly erase around it where it doesn't make sense. And just a little layer for depth. There we go. Now we can shade them. Sneeze Tuft does have a crush. He has a crush on, Skillheart. His type is Medicine Cats. Just a crush, right, Nyoko? You want to spoil us so bad? You're not getting any information. Besides that Riverpaw is alive. No more. I feel like Riverpaw is just kind of mostly in the shadow. Because, like... Oh boy, lighting sources. I love figuring that out. It's fine. It doesn't make sense, it's fine. That is me with every bonus picture, just so you know. It doesn't make sense, it's fine, that's me. We have 2 doctors and one doesn't want to be one. Daisy Billow was like, you know, I thought about this in theory. In practice, kinda hate it. It's fine. There we go. Sorry, I'm quiet. That looks fine. Daisy is kind of a mess. Maybe Downy Daisy would help. I mean, not to make this comparison, but that specific thinking reminds me of Flame Bear and Sleek Clove. And that ended in murder. God forbid women have hobbies. You know, every time I have to actually shade Sneeze Tuft or anyone with this this next situation, I have no idea how to shade it. I am winging it every time. Happy birthday. Oh, 10 months. Happy early birthday in 10 months. Silly. I will not give you the entire plot line. Okay. I think that's the shading. Okay. Merge. Now let's do some highlights. I am not gonna bother on most of Riverpaw because it's barely going to be noticeable. Turning the wrong way around. Man, I need to wait for a family-friendly song so I can sing. It's really tough on Riverpaw called. Are you talking about the hair? It doesn't specifically have a name. I guess river hair. Foam hair. It's originally from one of the cats in my comic clan. I just kind of yoinked it because her name is Tanglefoam, and this is River. So I thought it was fitting. Okay, so before I add the guys, I'm gonna add specifically these rocks that they're on. So give me a second while I figure out which specific area of the camp we are in, of the territory. Let's see. You see, I would like to do, like, the orangey rocks, but I'm pretty sure that would make the Pomeranian not stand out that much. Haven Clan is a comic clan that I have that is not public yet. You can only read it on Patreon, but when I finish getting up to a year in Haven Clan, I will be putting it on Webtoon. Tanglefoam is one of the public characters that have been revealed. Give me a second. We're gonna fudge some of these colors, it's fine. Okay, so mapping out the rocks. I will say it's gonna take a while for it to go to public, but I am getting in a better groove of getting it done, so maybe sooner than I think. But I also keep getting busy, and then it keeps getting put to the side. When it does go public, it will have 26 chapters, and the chapters will be coming out in weekly uploads. We are currently on chapter 3 on Patreon. And I'm almost done with chapter 3. I just made progress on chapter 3 and almost done with it. of Haven Clan, my comic clan I am working on. Still currently only on Patreon, but it will be public eventually. Yeah, no spoilers to yap about. The only thing that is public is who the founders are. And the general founding concept of what Haven Clan was, because I yapped about it on the Discord before I knew whether or not I was continuing it. Because I originally started it back when the computer crash happened. It is on the Starry Strays tier if you do want to check it out. It is the only collection I have specifically, so it's on a it's on an actual like group that you can look at it in. Yeah, we named the Pomeranian Perry. Perry the Pomeranian. They have a little hat. Am I getting better at backgrounds, by the way, guys? Trying to practice more. Thank you, thank you. So I think that's a good foundation for this rock. May add a little bit of darker shading right where they're sitting. And let's go do Perry. Instead of doing the teeth chatter thing, Perry the Pomeranian just growls. Pomeranian time. Aw, thank you. I was really proud of the rocks on the basil and Crawlpaw one. I'm gonna... There we go. Guys, I'm gonna be so sad. We're not gonna see Perry the Pomeranian again after this. This is gonna be a nightmare to go back and get all the parts that it didn't correctly, select. It's fine. We're a little silly goofy. Yeah, the Pomeranian butt that's just here. They're so fluffy. Guys, Perry joining Galaxy Clan when? Actually, I think it's funnier if it doesn't have any teeth. Like, show. My pom-pom drawing is reminding me of Bakugo. Well, there are so many drawings I've seen where Bakugo is just a Pomeranian, so that's probably I coded Wilbur and Granite New as kitty pets in game. The way I have the images laid out looks like the crow is trying to catch Perry the platypus. Yeah. Watch out, Perry. The crow is coming for you. The crow approaches. It goes, rawr, rawr. Guys, I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, ad. You know, I just skipped my ad, but I think my ad was literally for cremation. Thanks, YouTube. Now we get to color Perry. Okay, 1 second. As I hide everything. So I can select this better. There we go. Now let us color Perry. We will make Perry teal, but we're just making a base color for what a Pomeranian is supposed to look like. We're just gonna block it in. This is more a joke for the Discord, but you guys think this one's gonna get flagged for for possible nudity because the Wishkeeper one with Luckshine is flagged as like sensitive content because I think it's that Wishkeeper is skin tone. I'm pretty sure that is the reason. One second. Let me add another layer underneath. Okay. Okay. We add a little bit of darker areas. Now that you mention it, I'm gonna imagine Wishkeeper not having any fur, it's just flesh. I don't know why I put so much detail in this random dog. Okay, now let me add some teal. We're not making the entire dog teal. We're just gonna, like, put some on the tail, you know? If you do dye your dogs, use ethical dye. PSA. Because there is ethical dye to dye your dogs with. Oh god, I looked at chat and the first thing I read was Fleshkeeper. Just the sorry. Dog is angry. Dog is very angry. Just gonna hide the Pomeranian colors real quick to just block this in. There we go. It's Perry the Pomeranian. Perry the Pom Pom. It's a very cute dog. Okay, now we can shade. So. Thank you, Perry the Pom Pom. I hope you know this started because I did read a random chat. I just never said it, but someone said to give the dog a hat. And that's why this started. I just doodled a hat without, like, saying anything. and then I was laughing because it was reminding me of Perry the Platypus. So that's how that happened. This technically was a suggestion from chat. I just made it funnier. The people in the Galaxy Clan video are gonna have no context why this dog looks like this. Maybe they're gonna think I used an OC cameo, but a dog. And like they're like, oh, it's a Phineas and Ferb OC. It's teal. One of the only YouTube Galaxy Clan viewers, and I'm glad you joined the stream. Thank you. Perry got hit with the Doginator during one of his missions. Easy explanation. It would be fun to have some non-cat OC cameos. It's just, it's very hard to search specifically for non-cats. Like when I need an OC. Human cameos could be fun. It's just the only real time they get drawn is like an apprentice's first picture if they run into two legs, and then even then they're not usually that shown that much. I did draw one of my OCs in I think it was Robin Paw's picture. You can barely see her. Just the top of her face. Not your mom hearing you laugh coming over, instantly questioning the drawing I'm making, and then being like, what is this? You tried explaining and she doesn't get it. That's fine. Perry, the Pomeranian is done. Now I just need to erase the millions of things I'm sure that the selection tool didn't get. Yeah, crow time after this. Yay! There we go. Pomeranian done. I'm just gonna merge that. And, while I'm erasing things, let me make sure nothing's showing here somewhere. That is just missing part of the rock. There's so many little bits that I want to fix when I zoom in like this, but, like, it takes forever. And I need to learn how to just let it be. But, like, it bugs me. The pain of an artist, yeah. This is what happens when you zoom in. You find everything. There we go. Should be fine. Oh, I never gave highlights to River. Crow time, crow time. Hey honey, welcome to stream. You get no context, look at my screen. Hey Dracom. Hey honey. What do you think's going on here? You think you're gonna go back to work? Are you on lunch? Oh, you just got home? I can see a bunch of unread messages from Discord that was probably you saying you're off work. Before you realized I was streaming. You've got, like, other bits, but I don't think that's gonna look good in my simplified style. So I think I'm just gonna simplify the tail feathers like I did here. I'll be done with stream soon, and then I'll pay attention to you. Anyway, without the context of anything, we made Perry the Pomeranian. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of crow studies. Like, later. So hopefully the crow will end up, like, looking more accurate and stuff. Aw, if the crow got a warrior name, And it's crow paw right now. You know, I gotta remind myself that I'm probably drawing this bird in lineups. So I should probably stop making it detailed. And, like, learn how to simplify it. There we go. Bird drawn. Time to shade the bird. That is the wrong layer to hide. Let me go grab what color I did for the feather. I am not going nearly as detailed with the colors of the crow. I am just gonna slap on black and call it a day. Well, dark gray, but you know what I mean. Mostly because I'm gonna be drawing this crow a bunch. I think these are supposed to be lighter than the crow. Or like the similar color. Give me a second. I'm just trying to look at like how this looks in general. Oh. Hello. Hello, a bunch of colors that I did not select. Okay, let me slap down some shading. The crow will get moss. Let me actually add the moss before I forget. We can put it on a foot. Just a little bit. There we go. Just, this is a service bird, do not hunt this bird type of signal. I don't want to put moss on the wings because it might mess with the flight of the bird. Riverpaw, please stick around. I love you. I keep slowly revealing characters that are alive. I need to knock that off. I never added the white back into this eye. There we go. No, you finished the meme. Don't say he dies on moon 1 of your Ferdy. I haven't even played my 2 extra moons yet of moon Ferdy. He still could. Yeah, it works. Boop. Yeah, we gave Riverpaw a service bird because he is both deaf and can't smell, and that is a lot of important senses for a cat. So, service bird. Specifically because he is missing, like, 2 major senses. So probably could use the support. All those bits in between the wings are bugging me. I can't wait to go back and erase those. There we go. It did not select. And now I get to erase. Yay! I specifically got the service bird idea from the Discord, but I'm sure River probably got it from J-Clan. We're almost done, by the way. Just a bit of background now. I did not shade that. There we go. Bird done. Now we just gotta do the background and then we'll be done with this picture. Everyone keeps thinking the prophecy was about a bird breaking the snail. What the prophecy was that Pumpkin Paw had a vision regarding a bird, a fish, and a snail. And then later, Rowan Caldwell Hunting saw a bird crushing a snail and then was like, oh, that reminds me of a prophecy. The bird could be seen as the reincarnated birth parent because J-Clan sees birds as Star Clan. Yeah, the crow would probably try to eat the snails. Pretty sure they eat those. I will make that less dark over here. I kind of just block in the background and keep going until it looks nice. Probably good. River is adopted by Luckshine and Fawnstar, but his IRL dead parent in the game was a kitty pet, I think, named Plentiful Leaves, and they were non-binary. He was found with them already dead, along with Pipit. You probably heard me tapping the screen with that, sorry. I've been told Plentiful Leaves is a Rain World reference. I think that's what it's called. Oh, yeah, she's barking. Oh, add. And we're almost done. Let me just make the rocks a little more jagged at the edge. Yoshi! Well, good thing stream is ending soon because I think Yoshi's getting antsy and he wants to go on a walk. By the way, the bear was outside at like 10 p.m. They usually come out like late. So that was a little concerning. Maybe I can add like... Does that blend in the rocks better? Anyway, yeah, I think this is done. I think I'm gonna actually... Let's see. Nope. Nah, never mind. I was gonna see if I could try to mute the dog a little bit, but it's fine. Just because the line art is very harsh, but I kind of already merged the line art. That's fine. Anyway, this is the end of the drawing. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will add a tiny bit of extra darkness right where the paws are. And then I will go and add a little bit of, you can see they're standing on dirt. And thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Not sure if I'd stream again anytime soon, but we'll see. I might stream some side stuff, not like main Galaxy Clan related. Like I still have that Hollow Star, the Underworld animatic that I'm working on, and I do want to get back to it. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm trying to stream more. And I will see you next time. Peace!